accountant, and we're supposed to talk about our love life. Yeah, we struggled with thinking about what to say for the past 2 days, and we're rehearsing it. And this morning while we are coming.
Basically, we still don't have much idea what to tell you. We'll try.
Yeah, we'll try. Okay, we met on the first day of JC, yeah, and since then we're actually about 17 years as friends and 15 years as lovers. Yeah, like when we are coming today, I didn't know the place and we were quarreling just now. Okay, we have many good memories, but actually not everything is a bed of roses, like just like when we are coming here. Yeah, and we've been through many stages of our lives, and as an individual as well as a couple, and we have our fair shares of lovers tiffs. Yeah, and I think the most challenging of them all was actually when I had to think about whether she was the right one to get married to lah. Yeah.
So sad, right?
Alfred, what do you think now?
Sorry?
What do you think?
What do I think?
Still thinking.
Hi me lor. What's this kind of question? I'm struggling not because of the answer, I'm struggling because I'm standing in front of so many people. The fact that I got married to her obviously shows that I know my answer. Yeah. Actually, it's only through Lama. As I was searching through the answers of whether there was a Miss Right or Mr. Right, it was only through him that I understood this, through the many formal teachings as well as the suppers that I have. I'm 10 kg heavier now.
Another thing to be very sad about.
I realized the key to marriage was actually contentment. Contentment to the key is the key to our happiness, rather than there's really a Mr. or Miss Right. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we have changed to the years, especially those people who have known him for years. He's blossomed, as you can see. But basically, I think our perception of love has evolved over the many years. I used to think that I can mold this man to suit my expectations of what a perfect husband has to be. But after having met Lama, through him as a living example and also through his teachings, I've learned that though we are married, we do not own each other, and we need to always cultivate respect for each other as an individual. For each of us have our own interests and character flaws and so on. Okay, and also I've learned from him this very important lesson on how to cherish each other and to love each other as if it is the last day in our life. Okay, so to us, this very special person is none other than Lama Dorje. So let's put our hands together to welcome him now.
Hello everybody. You can expect that I will joke. Just because I'm a Lama doesn't mean that I'm supposed to be straight-faced, even though I like to appear straight-faced. I also crack many bad jokes. So if you find that my jokes are bad, give me face and try to laugh. Okay? So, I'm supposed to be talking about this crazy thing called love. So is love really that crazy? What do you think? Is it crazy? Let's have a show of hands. How many of you think love is crazy? Okay. All of you are supposed to be, including the facilitators, I would like you to draw. You have a piece of paper with you, right? Okay. Before I start today's topic, I would like you to first each one take a piece of paper, fold it into half, such that it is A5 size and not like folding paper aeroplane. If not, we'll be going the China airline. Okay? These are tantric secrets that I'm going to impart to you. So Lamas know tantric practice, you see. So nowadays, tantric practice means very different tantric. It has a very different tantric. Has something, always got something to do with sex. Okay, so I'm going to impart to you some tantric arts now. Open the paper. Okay. On your left side, draw a heart. Just like, okay. Try to feel. Okay, just draw the heart that you deem to be of a proper size. Okay, the best that you can be. Okay, draw a heart. I want you to now truthfully answer me whether you drew this heart with a heart. How many of you did not draw this heart with a heart? Okay? Too bad for you. Okay? Those of you who did not draw this heart with a heart are first and foremost intellectuals. Okay? So there it is. There's an intellectual doctor here. Okay? And there's another 护士老师. Right? And okay, lift up your heart and show me. Show me. Let me see your heart. Okay? Those of you oh my God. I wouldn't say oh my Buddha. If you have drawn your heart to be something like that, okay, that means your heart feels the paper, feels the page. You are somebody with a big heart. Big and loving heart. Okay? Like Halina, Sari, this one bedek one. Okay? And some of you, okay? Like I see, okay, you've got. If, now, you look at the heart, sometimes you will get an odd-shaped heart, one side bigger than the other, isn't it? Okay? If you get the odd-shaped heart, it means, okay, but since we are all not artists, this is considered still okay. This is still considered okay. Alright? This is still considered okay. Because it's quite balanced. What I'm saying about the heart is, an odd-shaped heart is very visibly unbalanced. Okay? For those of you with an unbalanced heart, you have serious issues hidden deep inside you. Okay? As a Lama, I'm telling you, whether it is tantric practice, okay, whether it is got something to do with Buddhism, whether it's something to do with the psychology that I know, or this and that, you actually have got issues, seriously. Okay? And now look at the heart. If you drew it very small, that means you are actually somebody who is a very careful person. Okay? You are afraid to love somebody. You are afraid to love. So you look at each other, especially if your spouse is here. It's very interesting to look at how much you love each other. Lady! Oh my God. Okay, now I see your heart. Come on, Pang. Where's your heart?
I give them, my heart is here, but I give them the paper.
I see. It's not fair, huh? I'm gonna put my headphone here so it doesn't disturb me. Right? So, and then those of you who's got the heart, when you look at it, on the left side, if it is bigger than the right side, Okay, do you see? Sometimes some hearts are bigger. Okay, the left side is bigger. It shows that you are the more emotional type. Okay? Emotional with your love. And if it is bigger on the right side, it shows that you are more logical in your love. That means if the love doesn't seem to be logical, you will dump your lover. Okay? Now everybody start awing each other. Oh! Okay? Now, don't worry. Okay? I, being supposedly to be very kind, am giving you another chance. Okay? On the other side of the A5 paper, or the paper, please draw the nicest heart that you can ever draw. Now use your heart to draw your heart. Okay, for your first time that met a llama, this is how a mad llama looks like. Okay, I am mad. Are you done? Are you done? Some of you are not. Again, let me see your heart. Okay? You have fallen into my trap. Now, your heart is seen to be carefully crafted. Okay? Correct or not? You are not drawing your heart with any feelings at all. You are just, from what you have just learned, you immediately jump to draw the bestest heart. Right? There's good, better, best, bester, bestest. Okay? But because you have drawn the bestest, it is always wrong. Because in love, is what I'm going to tell you now. There is no right or wrong. Okay? Yeah. There is no way you can love somebody according to what is being told to you as what is right and what is wrong. Okay? So this is very important. So, for goodness sake, love your hearts. I must clap for myself. I know you won't clap for me. Even if I say something nice, somebody reserved at last. My life here is to try to make life difficult for the cameraman by walking round and round. Okay? And try to create some shadow. So it also ensures that you do not fall asleep easily. I actually am quite interested to know what that couple told you all. Because they never told me what they told you all. So I don't know what they said. So you have done, first of all, before I even said anything, 2 simple exercises that have probably now brought you a little bit closer to understanding yourself. Today's topic, number 1, there are 4 main topics. Is there only one Mr. or Miss Right out there? Okay. Number 2, being a great couple, how to accept love gracefully and communicate with love. 3, when love has gone, dealing with unhappiness, separation and divorce. And number 4, starting anew, overcoming negative emotions from a bad relationship. But before I talk about any of these 4, there is one thing you need to know. That is, you will be a bad lover. Now I say bad lover if you do not know how to love yourself. Okay, so this is the first point I'm going to touch upon. This is the point where after listening you may feel that you want to walk out and not even want to hear the other 4 points. Okay, but I must say for your heart's sake. Most of us from the first talk, you were not here. Most of you faces have changed. First talk, many people cried their hearts out. Okay, because we touched about some child issues. Today we talk about love. So on the topic of love, it actually is a continuation from childhood. How you know love is how you know your childhood. Okay, so that's why if you really want to benefit from the future talks, it's best that you can, from all the talks, you have to come to this one, then the next one, and then the next one, then you get a big picture. Now I only tell you how to make the pizza bread. Next class, I'll teach you how to make the pizza sauce. Anyway, my pizza sauce is really good. If you want to learn it, you can do better pizzas than Pizza Hut. Okay? No, so sad. Anyway, for your information, I'm a trained and fully recognized chef. So I can make really, really nice pizzas and with a big dose of black magic inside. When you eat already, you okay? So so this thing called love. How many of you here are married or have partners? Married with partner, okay? Married with partner. Okay? This is how you must try to play around with words and get people confused. This is the only way that you can cover up your own mistake. Okay? Anyway, it is because I am, I can't even remember what's that word, what's that term. I read words the other way around. Dyslexic, yes. I'm dyslexic. So I do read words the other way around. I'll say things the other way around, so please forgive me. Now, if you are married, I want to ask you, or you have a spouse, I want to ask you this simple question. Or if you were once married, okay? Is your spouse like your, for example, is your husband like your father-in-law? Is your husband like your father-in-law? Some, right? Okay. Is your wife, for a man, is your wife like your mother-in-law? Okay. When you grow old, you'll find out. Okay. Most probably, okay, this will be the case. Okay. Especially if you marry young. Especially if you marry young. Okay, this will most probably be the case. You will find a spouse that has the similar traits to your parent. For example, if your mom is a very bad-tempered woman, okay, you would find a wife that is bad-tempered, because you will find that that is the norm. Make sense? This is actually psychological. You just think about it, right? Make sense? Oh, don't dare to say anything now. Oh, shit. It's like, it's the cycle all over again. I chose a husband like my father. No matter how unromantic it is and how romantic I am, I still end up looking for a husband like my father. Correct? And then, you end up looking for a wife fierce like your mother. Correct or not? Huh, don't dare to say, huh? Alvin, oh no more. Right, okay? It's okay, no problems, don't beat me, okay? So this is actually something what people have gone through. Unless you divorce and remarry, you'll find out that first choice, but you pass them. Okay? So once you peel off the stem, okay, no problem. Okay? So what is, sorry, you understand what I'm saying? No? Yeah. Bangju plus them means I sticks them. Okay? Actually, he understands. I just want to irritate him a little bit. Yeah. So, so how do you love yourself? First of all, you have to accept yourself. Accept all your childhood shortcomings, how perfect or imperfect your childhood may be. You must come to accept it and have a closure. Then you can start to love yourself. Because if not, you will end up working your whole life just like the way your parents wanted you to live, that wanted you to have whatever particular values they wanted to have imposed on you. A very good example. When you are young, your parents tell you to study hard and work hard, correct? So you grow up studying hard, and when you come up to work, you just work hard and work hard and work hard and work hard and work hard. And you have forgotten about playing hard. Because cannot play, keep quiet, don't talk so loud, don't laugh so loud, don't talk so much. Children are supposed to be seen and not heard. Go away, shut up, keep quiet, correct? Yeah, typical lah. We all go through the same thing. Okay, so better I speak your language, you know what I'm talking about, we don't waste time. Okay. You are actually living your life the way your parents could not have lived. It's true. Now come to think about it. You are living your life your parents could not have lived. Just like now, if you have children, you will want your children to live a life that you do not have. Isn't it? You want them to have a better life, have this and that, but actually you are cursing them because you have forgotten they have their own aspirations. They have their own thoughts. They have their own feelings, their own minds, and their own beliefs, their own kakis, own friends. You like to drink beer, they like to drink wine. Right? You like to drink wine, they like to drink Chinese wine. You like Chinese wine, they like VSOP. Or they like whiskey, they like this and that. They're not never perfectly the same. If you have a child that likes whatever you like, there's something wrong with your child. Okay? I'm telling you now. Or if you like everything that what your parents like, there's something wrong with you. You have not grown up. You have not grown up. You may have grown up outside, you know, to be confident, to be this and that, but you have not grown up in the sense you have not broken, you have not hatched from the egg. You are still in the nest. Yes, you have not even hatched. Okay? If you want to hatch, you must now make a true thought in your mind, a true mindset in your mind that you have to accept whatever there is, whatever there was, whatever there will be, and you take charge of the situation. This is how you are loving yourself. You do not need anybody's approval. You do not need anybody's yes, except for some of you, you have to ask approval from me to go home. Okay? Yeah, that's what I like to do. Lama, can I go home now? Yeah, right. So you do not need anybody's yes or no to whether this boyfriend is good or not. That boyfriend is good or not. Okay? So then you become very confused. You become very this and you that. Anything else, you will just blame somebody else for it. Just like, you know, people like to blame others for something else, even in religious institutions. If you don't blame the devil, you start to blame yourself or blame others and this and that. So in the end, you do not have any contact with yourself at all. And if you do not have any contact with yourself, you do not and cannot and totally unable to connect with your heart. And if you cannot connect with your heart, this is what's going to happen. You look nice and pretty on the outside, nice, handsome and macho. Somebody likes you, but I don't know how. Lama, this one can or not. That one can or not. Okay? Right? I don't know whether that boy can or not, no Lama. Then the guys will like, Lama. I like that girl, that one, but I don't know how. What do you mean you don't know how? You like the girl, tell the girl. I don't know how. Okay, this is what I faced with. So I decided to have this talk. Okay? It's just that today I'm supposed to be a little bit more prim and proper. Some of you are seeing me for the first time. I'm not proper at all. We tell you I'm not proper. Okay? Because there's nothing good about being too proper. Because then, again, being too proper is you are not able to express yourself. Of course, you don't have to be too proper. It doesn't mean that you can be vulgar. Okay? So, what happens? If you do not know how to love yourself, nobody knows how to love you for goodness sake. Okay? Goodness sake. Not even goodness sake. Goodness. Okay? Right? It's like you fall in love with a goose. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody knows. Because how can anybody love you? Because it will be very difficult to please you. Because you are wishy-washy. You understand what I'm saying? For example, you do. My own wife wrote this for me. To be for you all. But actually I think it's for me. Let me go through this very interesting short list of 20 kitchen-tested things a man can do to make his wife happy. Everything else, don't say this. Number 1, buy her cards and write her a note. Number 2, bring her flowers. 3, buy her chocolates. 4, bring home little surprises that say you were thinking of her while you were away. Thinking of her doing what? Number 5, give